So let's go into our Wuji stance. Feet about shoulder width apart, facing comfortably forward. Knees just slightly relaxed, slightly bent. Bring the hips forward so the tailbone points towards the floor. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward, elongating the spine. Bring the chin down and in just a bit. Let the shoulders drop down and roll slightly forward, bringing the arms around in front, away from the body. Breathing in and out through your nose. And as you breathe in, let the abdomen expand outward, drawing the breath all the way down. You pause, and then with the exhalation, the abdomen contracts back towards the spine, pushing the breath up and out, nose. And then we pause again before the next exhalation. Just take a couple of nice deep breaths here. Nice, deep, slow. Focus on the breath. Try to settle your body, settle your mind. Couple more deep breaths. Just focusing on the breath. Let all your other thoughts just fade away. And bring your attention now to the feet. Feel that connection to the earth. All the way down to the center of the earth. Feel that sense of being rooted, connected, becoming a part of the earth. Feel the earth rising up to support you, merging with you. Couple more deep breaths. Good. Let's go to a slightly wider stance. Start with water waves. Just turn from the waist. Let the hands float through the air around you. Slow it down. Try to sense the air moving between your fingers. See if you can feel any kind of resistance as your hands move through the weight sheet, the energetic field that surrounds you. Couple more. Now let your arms drop down and just go limp. Continue to turn from the hips and the waist. The momentum starts to carry your arms into the body. So forearms strike the body right around the area of the belly button and directly behind it, point we call the Mingmen point, the door of life. Hence, one of the names of this posture is knocking on the door of life. Look over the shoulder, see if you can get around a little bit further each time. Feel each vertebra turning in place. Starting with the lower spine, working your way all the way up into your neck. Just relax, let the movement lubricate all those joints, allowing the energy to flow up and down the spine. Feel those vibrations as we waken the organs of the body, clear the energetic pathways. And let what hand come up, strike the chest just inside the shoulder crease. Stimulating the lung points. Then we're going to let the hand come up over the shoulder to the base of the neck. Stimulating the gallbladder, triple warmer meridians. And coming back down to the chest. And come back down to the waist. And as we turn to the side, we're going to lift our toes towards the body, pushing the heel down. And slowly go back to being flat-footed. Now we're kind of going to do the opposite. As we turn away, foot behind you, come up onto the toes, push the toes into the ground, pull the heels up. And slow it down, back to flat-footed. Slow it down a little bit more, come back down to waterways. And slowing it down, coming to a stop, very gradually. Good. Turn your hands face each other. Feel the energy coming between the palms, filling that space between your hands. Lift that chi ball up over your head. Push your hips to the left. Drop the right hand down. And then we switch to the opposite side, holding onto a big chi ball here. Playing with the rainbow. Look to the side, the hand that's extended outward. Couple more. One more time each side. Good. Keep the hands up. Turn to the left. As far as you can comfortably. Come back to the center. Turn to the right. Back to center. Keeping the hands over the head. Lean to the right. Lean to the left. Back to center. And let's make that movement nice and fluid. Breathe out. Breathe in back to center. Breathe out. One more time each side. Back to center. Bring the arms down. Walk it in. Take the hands, make a tight fist. And then relax. And now push your fingers back. Stretching them all out. Then a tight fist. Relax. Then pushing them out. One more time. Tight fist. Push the fingers back. All right. Wiggle the fingers. Using the thumb of your left hand, massage all around inside the palm. Massaging in the palm of the right hand. Now keeping some pressure, work your way all the way up to pinky. Pull off. Then the ring finger. Then the middle finger. The index finger. And finally, the thumb. Good. Switch hands. Massage around inside the palm. If you find any areas that are a little uncomfortable, feel a little tight, just stay there a little bit longer, massage it out. Good, and keeping tight, run your hand, thumb and fingers up, the pinky and off. Starting over, up and off the ring finger, up and off the middle finger, up and off the index finger, and finally the thumb. Good. Shake the hands, palms facing down. And now turn them over, palms facing up. To the side. Turn circles. And reverse. Good. Using one of the legs as a post. So you're going to put all your weight, either one, doesn't matter which one you start with. Come up onto a toe and just turn at the ankle. And reverse. Now we're going to get the wrists and the ankles involved. If you're comfortable, bring the foot off the ground. Turn in circles, and if you want, turn the wrists at the same time. Try to find a focal point about 12 feet in front of you. That will help maintain the balance. And reverse. Good. Bring it back down. Shake it out a little bit. Now you're going to make the opposite leg the post. Come up on toe and turn at the ankle. And reverse. Good, and if you're comfortable with it, bring the foot up. And if you want the wrists as well, turning in one direction and reverse. Good. Bring it back down. Shake it out. Push down from the kidneys, down the legs, the outside of the legs, around the toes, up the inside of the legs. Just get some nice friction here as you breathe out, as you go down. Breathe in as you come up. Good. Come up. The inside of the legs now. Up to the chest. And the hands cross. Follow the jawline as it comes up over the head, the back of the head. They then uncross. Come down the chest and go to the back. All the way down. All the way up. Breathing in. Round, breathing out. Stimulating all 12 of the meridians. One more time. Down. Up. Cross. Come back around to the kidneys. Just give them a nice rub. All right. Stepping out to a wide stance. Feet facing basically forward. Just shift your weight, keeping your hands on your thighs. So you're not supporting yourself. You're not leaning forward. You're sitting upright. Lean just to the sides. As you do that, see if you can open up the space between the legs a little bit more each time. Feel a nice stretch on the inside of the legs. Good. Come back to center. Bring the hands around into prayer position. You're going to rotate the hands so that your left elbow comes up, your right elbow drops down, and the fingers are going the opposite direction. With the left elbow up, we're going to lean to the left while we look to the right. We're going to shift the hands back to the prayer position and then reverse them as we lean to the right, look to the left. Breathe out as you go to the side. Breathe in as you come back to the middle. One more time each side. Last one. Good. Come back to the middle. Let the hands drop down. Come all the way up. Prayer position. As the hands come down, press the palms together as tightly as you can, comfortably lifting the elbows as you drop down. You may want to walk it in just a little bit so that you can squat down as you're doing this. Breathe in, pause, Breathe out. One more time. All right. Walk the feet in. Let's clear the lungs. So in this one, as you breathe in, you're going to come up on your toes, lifting the heels straight up off the ground. Your hands come to the chest, bringing the energy right into the lungs. And then the feet go flat as you send the energy back down to the earth. So we breathe in. Breathe out. As you go up, you're going to breathe in, and then you're going to hold for a minute. See if you can get a little bit higher in that pause, and then slowly float back down. It's great not only for the ankles, but also for the toes and the soles of the feet. Never mind, we're bringing in fresh energy into the lungs, clearing, purifying. One more time. All right, we're going to do another ankle exercise, basically. So this one is Phoenix spreads its wings. Before in the lung one, we came straight up. We lifted the body straight up. On this one, we don't want the body to go up very much. So as our heels come off the ground, the knees go forward. You almost drop a little bit. And then you go back. So try that first, just to get comfortable with it. So you breathe out as you lift your heels. Breathe in as you go back flat. Good. Now we're going to coordinate that with the arm movement, just like with flying. So the arms come up as the heels come up. Heels go down, the arms go down. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Right. Shake the legs out, loosen up the ankles. Let's open up the stance a bit. We're going to turn a bow stance to the left. So the left foot is going to face to the side. The right foot is at a 45-degree angle, some separation between them. We're going to lean forward. Put your hands on your thighs for now to support you. Try to sit up straight and just come back. Just get that to loosen all up, find that comfortable position. Good. One more time. Good. Now try it without the hands. Just nice and easy. Stay within your comfort zone, as with all these postures. Never ever want to feel any pain or discomfort. Adjust your stance as you do this. Feel like you're glued to the floor. Good. We're going to take our hands. We're going to roll back. We're going to put our weight into the back leg as we do that. We're going to look up to the ceiling. We're going to bring the arms around, and then we're going to lean forward. And we're going to do it again. Arms back, lean forward. Let's do this a couple of times. So breathe in, breathe out. Kind of a simple variation on tiger pouncing on its prey. One more time. Good. Now switch so that your right foot is forward, left foot is back, bow stance. So we do it forward this way, get a better idea. So you can see there's the opening between them. I'm going to lean back. Weight goes into the back leg, then weight comes into the front leg as I lean forward. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. Good. Back to center. Shake it out. Bring the feet fairly close together. We're going to lift the left knee, step to the side, and we're going to lift the right knee and meet it. Then the right leg, lift to the side, drop down, left, and back to center. Breathe in, breathe out as you go down. You want to make it a little more challenging. Bring the hands up, palms facing out. Side stepping. One more time. And come back to center. Good. Now let's open up the quad a bit. We're going to do stepping over the stone. So imagine there's a rock here about knee height. So we're going to lift our leg up. We're going to lift it over the stone, then put it back down, really opening up the quad. Then lift it and bring it back. You breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Your hands can go here, your hands can go here. Put them wherever it's comfortable. One more time each side. Good. Bring the feet fairly close together. Give them the area just above the knees a nice rub. And come down, rub the back, the lower part of your leg, calves. Using the thumbs, kind of dig in a little bit below the knee, between two bones. There's a little like ridge or trough, if you will, in there. I'm going to just rub up and down there. Good. And feet about shoulder width apart, or maybe a little bit less. Palms go over the knees, palms go above the knees, fingers go over the knees. We're going to push the knees out to the front, to the sides, and to the back. Not so far back that you lock out your knees. Just try to get a nice, smooth rotation here. You can let your feet roll a little bit. One more time, then we're going to reverse. So now we're going to go back and around. Good, come to a stop. And we're going to bend down. We're going to leave our hands in the same place, but as we bend down, we're going to try and stay fairly upright. Bend only at the knees. Let the hands rotate so the fingers point towards each other when you get to the bottom. And then they go back to pointing towards the ground as you come up. Really feel the friction in the palms. Stimulating the loud gung points, sending all that energy into the knees. One more time. Good. Now bring the feet as close together as you're comfortable standing. Again, hands, fingers over the knee cap, palms just above. Knees make contact and they turn in a circle, same direction together. One more time, we're going to reverse, come around the front, and now opposite direction. Good. Slowly come to a stop. We're going to tap just above the knee, above the kneecap, above the patella. Then along the sides. Then the insides. Then we're going to do back. You have a little hollow there. Good. Bringing the feet fairly close together. We're we're going to interlace all the fingers of the hand except for the index finger. We're going to place that behind our neck. We're going to bend down as far as comfortable, trying to stay upright. Come all the way up. Look up as you push upward. Breathe in as you go down. Breathe out as you go up. The arrow. One more time. Good. Bring the hands back behind your head. Step out just a little bit wider so you feel like you've got some stability here. We're going to do exactly the same thing, but as you go up, you're going to go up onto your toes. So we're going to drop down, then looking forward, come up onto the toes as you stretch upward. If you look upward, it's going to be harder to do. So look forward on this one. Up on the toes and down. Good. One more time. And down. Bringing down the heavens, breathe in. Breathe out. Twice more as you breathe in, feel the energy accumulating in your palms that are getting heavier. Pause and breathe out and push that energy down through the top of the head, down the torso, down the legs into the ground. One more time. Good. Step out to a little wider stance. Put your hands flat like they're on the surface of water. Right now, all we're going to do is going to move them back and forth, clearing murky waters. So we're looking straight down at the bottom here, imagining that we've got all this little pond here with leaves and other debris. And we're clearing it away. And as we clear the water, we can see all the way down to the bottom. Good. So we're going to do that one more time. Now we're going to have the back of the hands face each other. They come up the midline of the body as you're breathing in. Come around. Drop down. Clear. Back of the hands come together. One more time. Good. Go right into flying. So feet a little bit closer together. As you breathe in, let the wrists just kind of float up, not even quite to shoulder height. We pause and then we breathe out. The hands, the wrists just sink down. See if you can get to the point where the breath is controlling the arms. You don't feel like you're using any muscles at all. As you breathe in, they just float up with the breath. You pause, and then as you breathe out, they just sink slowly back down with the breath. See if you can just feel your body getting lighter, almost losing touch with your body. Imagine you're just one of these osprey down at the harbor, floating up there, looking down at all the water, the boats, the people. It's fluid, it's effortless. Step out just a little bit wider. So your nice stable stance. Now as you come up on to your toes of one foot, either foot, doesn't matter which. Pushing the toes into the ground, lifting the heel as high as you can comfortably. Keeping the whole movement effortless. One more time, and then we're going to switch to the other foot. Let's put the heel down, not even stopping. Just keep going now with the other side. Good. Now we're going to alternate. So we're going to go back to the first foot, lift, put down, and then the opposite. Almost like a bicycling movement now. Again, keep it as effortless as possible, synchronized. Try not to even think about it. Just let the body move together. One more time each side. Good. Come down. Just leave your hands, palms facing the floor. Close your eyes. Just look inward. Try to sense the energy moving through your body. Might feel some buzzing. Try to sense perhaps where it's not, where you may have a blockage. It may be stagnant. You may notice areas where you have muscle tension or pain. All of these, just identify them and move on. The mind directs the chi. So by identifying these points, we facilitate healing. Step out to about shoulder width apart. Bring your left hand around to the Ming Men point, palm out. The right hand scoops up the energy, then ends up in front of your forehead, palm up, palm forward. Feel the energy coming out of the back of your hand into your forehead. push up. Flip it over. Push down. As it comes down, it goes behind your back and the other hand comes out, scooping up energy. Again, in front of your forehead. Push up. Flip it over. Push down. Now let's make it a little more fluid. So the right hand comes out as you breathe in. Breathe out as you push up. Breathe in as you flip it over. Breathe out as you push down. You switch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe down, go right into bringing down the heavens. Breathe in. Breathe out. Twice more. This last one, let one palm end up over the other, over the lower dantian, either by interlacing the webbing of the thumbs or holding at the wrist. Doesn't matter which hand is on top. Bring your feet together as close as comfortable. Just feel that energy coming out of your palms. Filling the lower dantian with that energy. You can picture white light coming out of your palms. A little pearl inside you getting brighter. And then it starts to allow the energy to spiral down your legs and up your torso. Just let your body relax and let the energy move you. So as you rock and sway, picture the energy moving through your body, clearing all the energetic pathways, removing any darkness, any energetic stagnation or blockages, dispelling negative thoughts and emotions, until every part of your body is aglow with this energy, this warm, loving energy. And allow that energy to expand outward, encasing you in a protective cocoon. And while you float weightlessly inside this cocoon, become aware of what it feels like to be safe, to be healthy, to be at peace. Take a deep breath and gather those energies, those feelings, and take them with you for the rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve.